So the first thing that what you want to do when you log in is actually you want to go to the Facebook login after you had set up your app ID, which is right in here. Okay, so this would be the first time right after you had set up your app ID, log into Facebook right here. Okay, so click the button, click FB login, and then what will happen is it'll log you right into Facebook, and then you're going to want to go to create messages. Okay, so you go to create messages. And what you're going to do here is you're going to see I already have all my pre-loaded messages. If you want to sort of see what one looks like, it's kind of like this. Okay. You have your text up here. Then you have your headline title, your caption, and description here of your image. When they click the image, it actually goes right to your site instead of another page in Facebook. Okay. So if you're to create a new one, I just go down here. Okay. What I'll do is I'll copy in a message here. I had one sort of pre-done. Okay, so I'm just going to put that in here. Takes just a few seconds. And then what I'll do is I'll just put in a URL, and this URL is where you want them to go. Okay, so if you when they click your image, that's where the URL it is that you want to send them to. Usually it's your affiliate link. So say if you're promoting a Nitro as an affiliate, your affiliate link would go right here. Okay, so I'm just going to put in Nitro 247.com/join us. Okay, and then what you do is just grab an image. Let's just see here. All files. Let's go with this one. No traffic. And then here I'll say click to get started. So it's very easy to use Nitro and to create a highly effective ad, as you can see. Now, do you want non-stop traffic? And then I put click here, click now, click quick. Ultimately, your goal is they need to click, right? So make sure that you are putting what's a call to action. Make sure you have a call to action in your message itself. Like here, click here to get started. Make sure your URL is in the message itself as well as here. Okay, I got it in my headline title and non-stop traffic. I should write web traffic. Okay, and then what I'll do is I think I grabbed my image already, so I'll just click save. Okay, so that's how the message looks, and it's really easy now. Now it's saved for you, okay, for good, and now you can post that out to 1,000 plus people on Facebook. What you can do is, say if you wanted a specific say list made. Okay, the first time you log in, actually use your all masters group list, and what it does is it loads all your groups from Facebook into here. Okay, and then you don't have to do it again. If you keep adding new groups, then you want to come here and you want to load your groups again for each time that you keep adding new ones. But if you don't keep adding new ones, then you only have to do this the once, and then it's saved for you. Okay, so you just load all your groups and away you go. Okay, so I don't need to do that because mine are already loaded. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump down to the popular groups section, and that's where I'd be able to save my groups in a list. So what you can do is, say if you're in different niches and you're in multiple different types of groups, instead of posting to all your groups and then you have the same message going to all of them, now you can have multiple different messages going to multiple different groups. Okay, so what you would do is you just add a new group list right here. Okay, so I'd select all my groups. Say if I wanted to not post to a certain group, right, then what I'd do is I'd uncheck it, and then I would click here. I just give it a group, my main group list. Okay, so then I click save, and then I'll be able to access this group list in the single message when I go to post. Okay, so the rest of these tabs I'll just explain real quick. Okay, the single message, that's actually where we're going to be headed to actually make your message, and when you actually want to start posting, that's where you go. Your scheduled post, and that's where you're able to see if your posts are scheduled. Like, let's just see, do I have any posts scheduled? No, they're done, so I'll just delete these ones. Delete them once they're done so that it doesn't take up space. Okay, and then what you do is you just add a new post. You can either click this button here or actually go to single message. The group post, that's a feature that is not active yet. You'll see we have these video demos here, and I'll explain it's coming, but it's not ready yet. It'll be for rotating multiple different messages to all your groups. Okay, and then the post reporting basically is just to let you know if it posted in one of your groups, and then the popular groups is what I just showed you, is where to create group lists. And the app IDs, or the app setups, that's where you originally set up your app ID, and then if you need to update your app ID because they don't last forever, they do expire, then you do that there. Okay, and then your edit profile, that's just where you edit your name, maybe your time zone and that kind of stuff. Obviously your change password here, and then your support tab, that's basically goes to the support page where you get a bunch of questions answered. And then of course you have your resource tab where a bunch of other resources that we offer, like having a bunch of groups added to your account, like quality groups, is really critical. So especially like what I explained in the popular groups, if you're not in 1,000+ groups, okay, get the 1,500 group service. That's the best thing that you can do. That's the best value, and it's quality groups. And what I mean by that is we picked and hand selected those groups so that you get the best bang for your buck. You're gonna get the most exposure. Okay, for your ads can be posted for the longest period of time in one group, and we just basically went and made sure that we hand picked the group. So really important that you look at that. Okay, that you can access that in the resources tab, or you can order our package deal, which is the best deal. Okay, if you get the package deal with the groups and Nitro, that's the best one going. Okay, otherwise you can get the access right here. Okay, that's where you would access this, and I'm telling you, they are quality groups. Highly recommend it. Okay, and then there's a bunch of other resources that we offer here. That's in our resources tab. Okay, and then of course if you want to submit a ticket, but it's really easy to use Nitro. Okay, so now let's just say you got your ad ready and you wanted to post. Let's just see how long it'll take. I'm just going to go into the single message here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all the groups there. See my main group list that I made there. Okay, and then what I do is I go and click the scheduler. I pick 10 minutes ahead of time. Okay, because you can't, what you want to make sure that you don't go and click the time that it is already, because it already passed, right? So make sure you put it ahead of time, and then all you do is go down here and you click your message here, and away you go, and I click post, and I'm done. That's it. If you hadn't made a group list, then you would just click share in all groups, and away you go. But if you didn't make a custom list, that's all you do, and you're ready to go. That's how easy it is to use Nitro. Pretty awesome. If you haven't got your trial already, then I highly recommend you do, and I highly recommend the best thing you can do if you're not in a ton of groups already is to get our group adding service through the group adding network. So that's what I do recommend, of course, and then of course Nitro to post in them. If you do that combination, it'll be life-changing for you, and the amount of business that you'll get as long as you have a great product. Promote Nitro, promote the groups, get involved in a bunch of the stuff that we're doing, and rock it in these groups every day. And then what you can do is now Nitro's going to free up all that time for you, okay, that you would have normally spent to post in those groups. You can now spend the time engaging with people and building relationships and closing deals, right? So, okay, thank you very much. I appreciate your time today, and take advantage of this. It's an extraordinarily awesome app. Okay, you're gonna absolutely love Nitro.